Soybeans are farmed across nearly every corner of the country, and Central Virginia is no exception. But as those farmers prepare for harvest, they face a new challenge.
What once was its #1 customer, China, has stopped buying them altogether in retaliation to tariffs. New at 4, Avery Davis caught up with one farmer on the impact.
In a typical year, more than half of American soybeans would be exported. But until a trade agreement happens between the U.S. and China, farmers like the ones here in Orange County will have to figure out other places to send them.
We have to persevere. I mean, that's what we do as farmers. We have to battle the weather and battle all these uncertainties that we can't control, and trade just happens to be one of them.
Cameron Gibson and his father have farmed this land in Orange County for nearly 3 decades. They use most of it, 1,400 acres, to grow soybeans.
Constant battle to try to fight the weeds or the insects or disease.
Gibson will start harvesting the beans next week.
We can usually cut about 75, 80 acres a day, maybe 100 on a good day.
This time without one of their largest customers.
Probably, I'd say at least 90 to 95% of the beans in Virginia are shipped out somewhere else, and most of them are exported to foreign countries. Most of the exports used to go to China, and unfortunately, we've had a few issues with that.
Issues like a complete halt on Chinese purchase of American soybeans.
They should be double that size.
As he starts a harvest already made difficult by drought, he can only pray the U.S. and China will come to a deal.
Unfortunately, this trade issue is something we'll have to deal with, and hopefully we can make it through it, and we've weathered tough storms, so we'll just have to keep going.
Until then, farmers will have to rely on other buyers.
We still have Mexico, we've got Egypt, we've got Colombia, we've got Thailand, we've got Indonesia, we have Vietnam, Japan, Taiwan. The list just goes on.
Terry Ripan knows a thing about international trade. He's an economist at UVA's Weldon Cooper Center. Ripan warns the impacts of this trade war could be especially bad for small farms who don't have the extra cash.
You go out Midwest, there's farms that are thousands of acres and they're growing soybeans, right? And the farms in Virginia are relatively small.
He believes many farmers will survive this hurdle, but the long-term effects could still be felt for the next 10 or 20 years.
Ag, people don't realize it, but it's the most capital-intensive industry. They'll go into different lines of business if they're going to remain in the farming industry.
Back in Orange, as the combines gear up, Gibson hopes the answer comes soon.
If we could get a trade deal worked out with China in the next several weeks or a month or 2 months, it would be great. It would help the farm economy, which in turn would help the local businesses.
In Orange County, Avery Davis,